Speaker. And I want to tell Senator Cheralgei.
What's your point of order, Cheralgei?
You know, you can't raise a
Understanding order number 105, Mr. Speaker, on the statement of fact. Is it in order for the only learned senior counsel on the House, which will depend on this, to mislead all of us by saying 3% housing levy fund is a tax? Yet it is not, it is a saving, Mr. Speaker, that is paid, Madam Speaker, sorry, that is paid after 7 years, and he should be able, he has advised me to read finance bill, Mr. Speaker. I have read finance bill. In fact, I should be the one teaching him, because, Madam Speaker, sorry, because the 3% we are talking about housing levy fund, Madam Speaker, is a saving. It is not a tax. Is it in order to mislead the House as per standing order number 105?
Senior counsel, do you want to respond?
Yes,
to that?
you know, Madam Speaker, lawyers are normally very poor with the figures. Whether you call it a levy, whether you call it a taxation, the thing is that you are raiding Kenyans' income and taking away 3%. Whether you call it housing levy, whatever you call it, it is still a taxation measure, Mr. Speaker. And I was in Nandi, Mr. Speaker. I want to tell Senator Cheralgei to put his ear on the ground.
Madam
Listen
Speaker,
to the
Madam
teachers
Speaker,
in Nandi.
Senior counsel.
Madam Speaker, sorry. Madam Speaker, I want Senator Cheralgei to put his ear on the ground and listen to the people of Nandi. Listen to the teachers of Nandi. Listen to the border in Nandi. Listen to the hustler in Nandi. They will tell you they don't support these taxation measures, Mr. Speaker. Madam Speaker.
Order, Senator Cheralgei. He shall be heard in silence.
Madam Speaker, these taxation proposals are very unpopular with the mwananchi. Madam Speaker, in 2009, the Labour government in Australia came up with such very poor taxation measures, and it cost them. And I want to caution the Wood administration. You're going to be very sensitive with the way you deal with the Kenyans, especially, Madam Speaker, Mr. Speaker, sir, the people are in the low card of income, Mr. Speaker. When we pass any taxation, Mr. Speaker, sir, we must be conscious on how this is going to affect the common mwananchi, Mr. Speaker. So I want to urge the committee to look at this matter carefully, Mr. Speaker. And if this is a matter that affects counties, I don't belong to the school of thought that says that Senate should never look on a finance bill, even when it has laws that concern counties. And in this particular finance bill, Mr. Speaker, there are so many laws that are hidden in there. The Employment Act is there. This thing you are calling housing levy is hidden there. All those are the things that concern counties, Mr. Speaker. And the only way we can reclaim the glory of this House, Mr. Speaker, is to demand, Mr. Speaker, that when we have laws...
Senator Omogeni, would you wish to be informed?
Mr. Speaker, you know, Senator Cheralgei has been on his feet twice. So on this particular occasion, I wish to disappoint him. I am not willing to be informed by Senator Cheralgei. So, Mr. Speaker, let us as a House reflect on our mandate. And let us also, Mr. Speaker, look at the history of other Senate houses all over the world. You're going to fight for your space, Mr. Speaker. When the Senate of the US was put in place, they never used to consider taxation laws, but they fought and got that space with time. The same with the Senate in Australia. And Mr. Speaker, we are a unique house because we enjoy direct mandate from the people. Senator Cheralgei was elected by the people of Nandi, direct, Mr. Speaker. It's not like the House of Lords in UK, where you get an appointment out of recognition of the contribution you have made to your country. As, Mr. Speaker, we have been elected directly by the people. How then, Mr. Speaker, can we be sitting here as a house that prides itself as being the upper house without seizing an opportunity like the one that is before us? And we demand that the finance bill comes before the Senate and we deal with it in a just manner, Mr. Speaker. Because we don't